Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Monday. Welcome back to school. This is I think this is week 8. I'm pretty sure. 8 weeks doing distance learning. Wow. I hope everyone had a nice weekend. I had a really nice weekend. My mother and sister are here today at my house. They came for the weekend because my daughter had a bridal shower on Saturday down in San Diego. It was so much fun. And my mom is actually going to stay here for the whole month. So maybe I'll introduce you to her. Well, I'm thinking about it. On our Zoom on Friday, I had a lot of kids raising their hand and they wanted to talk. They wanted to just share. And it kind of made me realize we haven't had a share day for a long time. Remember our share day when we shared our pets? And the reason for that is when we do our small group Zooms, we have so much work to do, right? I have planned for the whole half an hour and sometimes we go over a little bit. Sometimes I let you share when you first come in, especially if you get to the Zoom early and we're waiting for kids. But I think this Friday, I'll remind you again, let's have another share day. And it doesn't have to be a pet. We've already shared our pets. Now, if you have a lot of pets like Abby, she had the snakes and lizards and all sorts of things at her house. She might choose to share another pet, or you can share a toy. You could share something at your house that you just want to show us. You could share maybe if you're grandma and grandpa are at your house, or you want to just share your mommy and daddy. This is my mom. I love her. And then when you share, I want you to try to think of 3 things to tell us about your sharing, okay? And so I'll keep reminding you, and I'll put up an announcement on Seesaw and remind everybody we're going to have another share day on Friday. I don't think we can do it every Friday. It kind of depends what's going on during the month or during the week. Sometimes I have lots of stuff to do, but I think this Friday's going to be really, really good, okay? All right, we're going to go ahead and do the calendar. Oh, actually, let's sing a good morning song, but let's do a really simple one, okay? Let's just do this one. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Should we do read? I do not even have a book here. The more we read together, the more we read together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your books are my books and my books are your books. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. How about sing? You guys know I like to sing, right? So let's do that. The more we sing together, the more we sing together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your songs are my songs and my songs are your songs. The more we sing together, the happier we'll be. Good job. Hope that woke everybody up. Okay, we're gonna do the calendar. Now, I just left the calendar alone, so it's still set up for Friday, but you know that we had a weekend. So last week on Thursday, we put up our new calendar. We put up number 1 and 2. Now we're not in school on Saturday. You guys have a day off to rest up and relax and spend time with your family and have some fun. Everyone loves weekends, right? You know what, boys and girls? I don't want to do an AB pattern. I don't want to do the same pattern that we did in August and part of September. And I can't do an ABC pattern because I don't have any other colors. If we had green pumpkins, we could. But so what I'm going to do is let's just change this. We're going to go to orange, and then I'm going to turn this one to the yellow side. And now I need to look for number 4 because that was Sunday. And we were not in school on Sunday. Now I'm going to put this one up on yellow too. So right now, what do we have? We have orange, orange, yellow, yellow. Now that's our pattern. 2 orange, 2 yellow. Then we go back. 2 orange, 2 yellow. That's called AABB. Okay? Because we've got 2 orange, those are the A's, 2 yellows, those are the B's. AABB. AABB. Or we could have done AAB. Nah, that's okay. We'll save that for another time. Okay? Let's do this one this month. All right. Now I need to look for the next number, but let's do this. Point to the month at the top. October, O-C-T-O-B-E-R. It's still 2020. We're not going to change this until we get all the way through December. Then we get to put up a new number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I'm looking for 5. Here it is. Okay, and I'm going to put that back to orange. So now we have 2 A's, 2 B's, 1 A. So tomorrow is going to be A also. So we'll have 2 A's together. All right, let me put a straw in the pocket right here. Can you see that? Here's my straw. Here's the pocket. Wow, that number keeps getting bigger, doesn't it? All right, so the number is 3 bundles of 10, which we count 10, 20, 30. And then there's 8 in this pocket. So we could just say 38, or we can go 30. Okay, 3, 10, 20, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Okay, there we go. We're going to write that number up here. There we go. Okay, I'm going to go around and around. What can it be? This is known as the number 3. When I make an 8, I start with an S. Touch the top, curve around to the middle, go down the other way. Touch the bottom and then close it up. Okay, start with an S, but do not stop. Close up the bottom, close up the top. 38. And I am going to move this strip because I'm over here in the corner now, and it's hard for me to reach because I have a printer there and some other things there. And Romeo's doggy bed is there too. Okay, so I think I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to talk about the day of the week. And, okay, when we start a new calendar, or I'm sorry, when we start a new week, I turn all these back over so you can't see any of them. But you know we had a weekend, so we were not in school on Saturday or Sunday. That's the weekend, okay? So I need to put Saturday back here. But Sunday, I get to turn over because we've had Sunday. The week always starts on Sunday. We're just not here to talk about it, right? So now we're going to turn over the day today. It's Monday. Let's spell Monday. Marvelous Monday. M-O-N-D-A-Y. I hope today is marvelous. I'm going to hang this up. Okay, now we're going to go over here to this pocket chart. All right, now I need to move this, and I'll look in my little, I put them in a little Tupperware here so that I could stay organized. So we're not using the 3 because that was Saturday. We're not using the 4 because that was Sunday. So today is, I'm missing the 5. I know why I'm missing a 5, because I put it over here. There we go. We're gonna put the 5 here. Today is October 5th. 2020. The day of the week. Let's slide this all the way back over to Monday. We are going to change this, the letter C, but yeah, you know what? I'll tell you what the letter is, okay? I'm so happy to do this letter. Okay, I'm going to give you a hint, and everyone's going to get it. It's the first letter of the alphabet. What is the first letter of the alphabet, boys and girls? You've got it. Letter A. A. Big A, little a. Okay, we have 3 kids that start with A. I've got to go back. It's Abby, Abigail, Addison. We have 3 students whose name starts with the letter A, but I bet we have lots of kids that have little A's in their name. I think we might have to take a look at that this week, okay? We know who our big A's are, but I'm gonna put all those names back in the pocket chart, and we're gonna see who has a little a. And the reason why is because A is a really important letter. It's a vowel. Okay, we only have 5 vowels, A, E, I, O, U. Okay, and sometimes Y. But every single word in the whole entire world has a vowel in it. Okay, not A, you might have an E in your name, you might have an I or an O or a U, but every word has a vowel. So it's important, we're gonna have a lot of names with the letter A in it. I actually have 2 A's in my first name. We'll talk about that another day. I'm gonna hang that up, and then let me look for, okay, look, alligator. We knew alligator starts with A because alligator. And we also know that apple starts with A because we did lots of apple activities in September. Okay, now I'm also, boys and girls, going to add another bubble gum because we are going to start 6. Okay, not for a few days because we're still finishing up a little bit of Go Math, but we are going to start the number 6. So I'm going to go, I've used all my rainbow colors. I guess I'll start over again. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to leave those 5 there because it looks like they're in a 5 frame, and we'll start a new row. I don't have a 10 frame for this, but we can make it look like it. It'll organize it so we just know there's 5 here, 5 and 1 more is 6, and then I'll put the number 6 in here. There it is, and we're going to work on 6 this week. We're also going to do a new shape and a new color, but I'm going to hold off on that. I'll tell you what that is later. Okay, we are already at 10 minutes, but I did want to do Zoophonics because I want to do Zoophonics with you guys at least once a week, and then you guys can just practice on your own. And remember, you can find Zoophonics in a lot of places. You can find it on YouTube. You can find it on our Canvas homepage. You can find it on Seesaw. You can go back and practice your Zoophonics with Mrs. Curtis with all those flashcards. We have a mixed up review on there. We have that poster that has all the letters, and I think that's probably the fastest way, but they are in order. So there's so many ways you can practice your Zoophonics, and I would like you guys to practice. Now, if you already know all your letters and sounds, do you need to practice? Well, yeah, but not as much as the kids who are brand new to kindergarten and they only know a few letters and sounds, okay? Those kids can practice a little bit more until they get them all. Now, if you were only missing a few letters and sounds when I sent home those progress reports last week, everybody knows now, their parents know how many letters and sounds your child knows. If you're only missing a few, maybe just pull those out and really practice the ones that you're missing. But every once in a while, you should practice them all because you don't want to forget the ones you already know. Okay, I want to do this really, really fast. I want to show you this board real quick, okay? I told you we're working on A. A is for apple, alligator, A, and then I'm going to save the rest. We've got the number 6 set up. That's kind of our focus board this week. I wanted to do this quick today, and it's taken a little longer. So, okay, we're going to go through them, and they are not in order. We are going to start with A, but they're mixed up. This is A. Alligator says ah, ah. And so I can go faster, boys and girls. I'm just going to do small signals today. B. Bubba Bear. Oops. Bubba Bear says buh, buh, buh. Letter B says buh. Okay. C. Katina Cat. Katina Cat says ka, ka, ka. Katina Cat. See, they were in order, but now they're not. G, Gordo Gorilla. Gordo Gorilla says guh, guh, guh. Gordo Gorilla, G. L, Lizzie the Lizard is laying on the stick, sticks out her tongue and catches flies. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. N, Nigel Night Owl, make your big owl eyes. Very good. K, K-O Kangaroo, kick out your foot and put up your boxing gloves. K. I, Innie the inchworm, crawls in the grass, up and down, up and down. The sound is I, I. I says I. J, Jerry the jellyfish. Okay, swims in the ocean, goes up and down like this. The sound is J, J. J says J, J. H, some of these are in order, aren't they? Honey horse, ha, ha, ha. I'm kind of slapping my leg and going ha, ha. H. Oh, this is not in order. Z, Zeke the zebra usually comes at the end of the alphabet. He's so tired that he takes a nap. Z. Okay. R is Robbie Rabbit, Robbie Rabbit. R, R. Okay. If you say that is correct also. Okay. R at the beginning of the word and at the end of the word. E, Ellie the elephant is doing tricks in the circus, standing on her head. She eats a peanut and says, eh, eh, eh. S, Sammy the snake slithers in the grass. S says Q, Queenie Quail. All her babies are following her and she has a feather at the top of her head. Qu, Queenie Quail, Qu. X, Xavier Fox sits on a box and knits a pair of socks. The sound is ks, ks, ks. Okay. F, Frenzy Fish swims in the water, swims around. There's her fins. Put your teeth here. Okay. V, Vincent Vampire. Well, I'll just use one hand, okay? Make your fangs. Ooh, ooh. V says, ooh. Y, Yancey Yak, talks on the telephone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. O, Ollie Octopus, swims in the ocean with 8 arms. Ah, ah, ah. Okay. D, Deer. Deer perks up her ears. Duh, duh, duh. D says, duh. T, Timothy Tiger, shakes the bars on the cage. Tuh, tuh, tuh. I'm so tough, he says. Tuh, tuh. Okay. P, Pee-wee the penguin, waddles. That's the way penguins walk. They waddle. And the sound is puh, puh, puh. I can feel it on my hand when I blow it. Okay, W, Willie the weasel. Put your hands together. This is the way a weasel moves. They kind of go up and down, up and down. The sound is wah, wah. See how what I do with my lips? Wah. Willie Weasel says wah. U, umbrella bird. Okay, doesn't really fly with an umbrella, but they're called umbrella bird because they live in the rainforest. But we're gonna say the umbrella's so heavy, it's so hard to fly. U says M, Missy Mouse. And we're back to A. We did it. Okay, nice job, you guys. Have a good week.